Welcome back to Gear Storm, where horsepower meets passion. Today, we're diving deep into a legend reborn, the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429. This isn't just another muscle car, it's a statement. A fusion of brute force, modern engineering, and unmistakable attitude. So, strap in, because this is going to be one hell of a ride. Let's kick things off with the front of the car. Because honestly, that's the first thing that grabs you, and it doesn't let go. The front fascia is bold and aggressive, with a wide, sculpted hood that pays homage to the original Boss 429 from the late 60s. You've got a revised front grille with that classic pony badge sitting dead center, flanked by slimmer LED headlights with a piercing look. Ford's designers clearly didn't hold back. They've carved in larger intakes, functional vents, and a lower front splitter that gives it a race-inspired aesthetic while improving airflow and downforce. That bulging power dome hood, it's not just for looks. It conceals the monster underneath, and trust me, we're getting to that dot now. Moving along the side, the proportions are just right. Long hood, short rear deck, wide haunches. This car oozes muscle. The Boss 429 rides on staggered 20-inch forged aluminum wheels, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S rubber. The body lines are taut, muscular, and modern, yet the car still nods to its retro roots. Look closer, and you'll see subtle Boss 429 badging that doesn't scream, but whispers power to those who know. Brembo brakes peek through the wheels, hinting that this thing can stop just as quickly as it can go. Step inside, and you're greeted by a cockpit that perfectly blends muscle car rawness with 21st century tech. First thing you'll notice is the digital cluster. It's fully customizable, sharp and smooth. Ford's latest SYNC5 infotainment system dominates the center with a massive touchscreen that controls everything from climate to launch control settings. The materials are a clear step up from previous Mustang's leather-wrapped dash, contrast, stitching, aluminum accents, and optional carbon fiber trim. You sit low and snug in the Recaro Sport seats, which offer excellent lateral support for spirited driving. And for those who crave that old-school feel, Ford's giving you the choice of a manual transmission. Yes, a real 6-speed stick. That alone deserves a round of applause. The back of the 2026 Boss 429 completes the aggressive stance. The rear deck is clean but athletic, with a new spoiler design that enhances stability at high speed. The triple bar taillights remain iconic, now updated with animated LED sequences. The quad exhaust tips are integrated into a more sculpted diffuser, and the sound that comes out of them, it's raw, deep, and absolutely feral. We're talking about a V8 that doesn't just growl, it roars with the fury of 1,000 burnouts. Speaking of which, let's talk performance, because this is where the Boss 429 earns its badge. Under the hood sits a hand-built 7.0-liter naturally aspirated V8. That's right, 7 liters. This beast cranks out a jaw-dropping 645 horsepower and 610 pounds-ft of torque, sending it straight to the rear wheels. The engine revs high for its size, with a redline north of 7,000 revolutions per minute. It's old-school muscle wrapped in modern tech, with variable valve timing, direct injection, and forged internals. 0 to 60, you're looking at just under 3.7 seconds. Top speed, 190 miles per hour, limited. And it does all this while still being somewhat livable for the street, thanks to adjustable MagneRide suspension and multiple drive modes. Handling has come a long way compared to the old-school Boss. The 2026 version features a revised chassis, stiffer bushings, and a wider track, making it much more planted in corners. Whether you're carving canyons or ripping around a track, the car remains composed and confident, never feeling twitchy. The steering is precise with excellent feedback. You feel connected to the road, like every input matters. And that's exactly what a car like this should deliver. And yes, it still sounds incredible. That exhaust note is the kind of thing you feel in your chest, deep, raspy, unfiltered. It's a love letter to those of us who still believe cars should make noise, and lots of it. Now let's talk numbers. The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 isn't cheap, but it's not supposed to be. Starting MSRP is expected to be around $89,000, but fully loaded with performance packages, track upgrades, and bespoke trim options, you're easily pushing past the $100,000 mark. That puts it in competition with some serious players. Think Dodge Challenger, Demon 170, Chevy Camaro ZL1, and even entry-level Porsche 911s. But none of those offer the same mix of heritage, raw muscle, and analog charm that this Boss delivers. So, is it worth it? If you're someone who values the connection between driver and machine, who grew up idolizing big block monsters, and who wants a muscle car that doesn't compromise in the name of refinement, then yeah, it absolutely is. That wraps up today's deep dive into the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429. Let me know in the comments. Would you take this over a supercharged Shelby or something European? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another review here on Gearstorm. This is where legends live, and we're just getting started. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.